haven't. For what? What crime? What crime? What crime? What crime? Articulate your crime. Reasonable, articulable suspicion. Let me hear it. What is your crime? What crime? Let me hear it. What crime?
So what you did basically was you violated Penal Code 148G, and then when you walk up in my face like that, it could be construed as a Bain Act violation because you're using intimidation tactic to interfere with my First Amendment rights.
Today, we're breaking down two intense First Amendment audits, one in Colorado Springs and another in California, where simple interactions quickly spiraled into serious confrontations. These officers may have gone too far, all over something as simple as a flashlight and a camera. Thanks to channels like Corruptor Auto Watch and independent auditors, we're able to witness these raw encounters and question what really happens when citizens stand their ground. But here's the real question. Was he within his rights, or did he push it too far? Make sure to subscribe to the original creators. Links are in the description. Go show them support and tell them ID Refusal Pro sent you. We stand for civil rights. Trust me, you're going to learn something and you will have an opinion on this one.
I'm allowed to fucking have this on you. What law am I violating, asshole? And you're live right now. You're live. Put your gun away, stupid. Make a fucking mistake. I'll own you, Sergeant.
Sir?
Don't sir me. What law am I violating by putting that in your fucking eye?
You are under arrest.
No, I'm not. I'm not violating the law.
What's going on?
I was shining the light to see who he was when he went by, and he wants to pull his fucking gun. Look, his gun is out. He pulled his gun on me for shining the light to see who the fuck he was,
Sir,
which I'm allowed to do by law.
You may not blind drivers while
I didn't blind you. I was looking at your vehicle when you went by.
shining that in my
What law? What law am I breaking? Tell me what law. Tell me what law. Shut up and tell me what law. And then I'll stop doing it. If you tell me what law, I cannot shine a light on a fucking public official. Tell me what law. Right now.
You may not blind drivers of automobiles.
I'm not. I'm allowed to see my vehicle. I pay for this. I pay for your uniform, asshole.
You're making me nervous when you keep blinding.
I don't care. Then make a move. Do something stupid. I'm unarmed. Look, I'm unarmed. Make a fucking move. I'll own you.
Look like you're on.
I'm not.
There's something sticking up out of the back of your pants.
Oh, that's my fucking, my belt for fucking, my flashlight. Great. Now put your fucking weapon away before I own you. I'm gonna own you. You're done, dude. Internal Affairs is going to hear about you, and I'm going to file the suit.
A conflict and you keep trying to.
I'm not having a conflict.
I have arrested you.
No, you haven't. For what? What crime? What crime?
You're arrested.
What crime? What crime? Articulate your crime. Reasonable, articulable suspicion. Let me hear it. What is your crime? What crime? Let me hear it. What crime?
The moment the officer draws his weapon, everything changes. Under Tennessee v. Garner and Graham v. Connor, use of force must be objectively reasonable based on a real threat. Here, the subject is visibly unarmed and verbally confrontational, but not physically aggressive. The question becomes, was the flashlight perceived as a threat, or was this an overreaction? This is where civil liability often begins.
Nothing else but what crime?
I'm not going to explain all that to you.
Because you don't have a crime and I'm walking away.
Sir, you are under arrest.
No, I'm not. For what crime?
Don't.
For what crime?
Do you understand?
What crime?
Sir, you are under arrest.
No, I'm not. Get your supervisor out here right now.
I am.
No, get your supervisor, because if you're going to arrest me for no crime...
If you try to walk away, you will be tased.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live? Let everybody know where the fuck we're at. That this sergeant pulled his gun on me for shining the light on his vehicle, which I'm allowed to fucking do. I did not intentionally try to blind you. I just dealt with Conklin and whatever her name is right across the street just now, 5 minutes before you showed up. And I did the same thing to them. You jackass. What law did I break right now?
Well, I'm going to step away since he's got a taser.
What law did I break, Sarge? That's what you need to articulate.
Sir, I don't need to explain that now, but I can explain.
Yes,
it.
you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
So what I'll do is I'll explain it in an affidavit.
No, you need to explain it right now why you say I'm under arrest for not breaking a law. I didn't break no law.
I will be glad to explain all of that
Get your lieutenant out here.
right now.
Get your lieutenant.
Right now. You understand? You are under arrest.
No, I'm not.
For what?
For what? What crime? Put it in my pocket.
I will explain all that to you.
What crime? No, you need to explain it right now or I'm walking away.
I don't need to explain.
Because I'm a free citizen. And if you tase me, you're going to get fired. Because I'm not detained legally. I'm not arrested because I didn't break a crime. I didn't violate the law.
I have now arrested you.
No, you didn't. Get your lieutenant out here now.
I would ask you to turn around
Nope,
and put your hands behind your back.
I'm not going to do that.
If you'd like your camera to keep recording, you can give it to your friend.
I'm not going to do that until you get back up out here now. And I want a supervisor for you out here because this is illegal. I didn't break the law. I can shine the light to anybody that drives by. Anybody. Ask Conklin. I just took it out of his eyes because he asked me to nicely.
Right. And when I asked you to, you kept doing it.
No, you drove by and I stopped. And then you drive because you had your gun on me. So yeah, I want to shine my light on you when you have your gun on me, dude. Hell yeah, for no crime being broken, you pull your gun on me? I need his supervisor out here. He just pulled a gun on me for not breaking the law. I shined the light when he went by to see who he is, and he pulled his gun on me. I didn't break the law.
Okay.
And he says I'm under arrest. For what? What law? Articulate that.
So I just showed up, okay?
Okay.
So just a reminder, we are officers of the Colorado Springs Police.
I know exactly who you are.
My sergeant here said that you are detained for a crime.
No, he said I'm arrested for no crime. No. What crime? Articulate the crime, please. Articulate the crime that I'm allegedly arrested for.
Explain to you.
Nope, you can tell me what crime.
So if he said that you're under arrest,
All right,
you're
sorry.
under arrest.
Put the case down. He's not going to do anything. I can tell you that
That
much.
we need you to comply with us.
And he's
No.
unarmed. He's
If you
unarmed.
don't comply with us, if you don't comply with us, we can't guarantee your safety, okay?
Look, I want your fucking supervisor out here, Sarge.
Which means that we may use force against you. Do you understand that?
So you're going to violate my rights. I did not break a law. Can you, hold on, shut up. You work for me. Can you articulate the crime of shining a light on a public official? What law says I cannot do that? What law?
I just showed up.
Okay, I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you as a police officer to articulate the crime. What crime did I commit?
Do you want to comply with us? I detained you.
No, you said you arrested me.
Stop blinding me with your flashlight.
And I did.
You were in
You had your gun.
investigation to find out why you're blinding drivers.
That's not a reason to stop me and pull your gun on me for shining a light. What law did I bring? No,
Explain to you the concerns for my safety later.
no, your safety is not an issue. I am allowed by law to identify you as you go by. What law did I break by shining a light on you to see who you were? And I took it off you. I got it on camera, remember, live.
Resolve this as peacefully as possible.
No.
We do not want to use force against you. We cannot guarantee your safety if you do not submit to an arrest.
An illegal arrest.
Do not submit to an arrest.
If
You hear this?
Great verbal wording, Sergeant. Great.
I want your lieutenant, then I'll comply. When your lieutenant gets here and he explains to me why.
hand your camera to your friend.
Nope. Hey, can you have him articulate the crime of shining the light in your face? I just dealt with you guys right over there. Hey guys, when he was pulling through,
Get another sergeant out here.
hey, I need another sergeant on scene. Can I talk to you real quick, sir? Okay, I'm not dangerous. I'm not armed. Look, I'm not armed. I just want to talk to him. I need a sergeant out here because what happened is he was driving through the parking lot. He came in here. I hit him with the light so I can catch his car number so I can record it. He comes in this parking lot. I see him over here, so I just hit him up real quick. I take it off. He goes and does a circle and come out. I cannot see inside of his car, so I just briefly hit him with the light, and I took it down. He stops, throws the lights on, door open, gun's already out. He drew down on me for shining a light on him to see who he is. I'm allowed to.
So can you understand why it might not be safe for police
Listen,
officers?
because we're
Can I talk?
We're not dealing with safety. We're dealing with the law.
Okay.
What law did I violate by shining the light on his
Officers
face?
have the right to be safe in their persons, just like every other citizen, right? So if we are being blinded by flashlights and we can't drive appropriately, we can't respond to threats that pop up appropriately.
When he jumped out, listen, when he jumped out with his gun for shining, just to briefly shine it so I could record him, and then I took it away. And I have it on video. I took it away. He stopped with his lights and pulled his gun on me. He pointed it at me. So, yeah, I'm going to put my light on you now because you got a weapon on me for no crime committed.
Okay.
What crime can you articulate that I committed? By shining the light? No, we're not going with safety.
Crime would be city interference.
It's not interference.
Okay.
That's a physical act. I have to threaten you. I have to hinder your movement with physical threats of violence. I got the statute on my phone, guys. Okay, it's not interference. He wasn't in an investigation. He was driving by. I wanted to identify him like I did over there to these guys. Okay?
Okay.
So what crime are you articulating that I'm being arrested for? Please give me that. You have to. You have to tell me why.
We will. It'll be on your summons.
It will be what?
It'll be on your summons.
So what, you giving me a ticket? Are you giving me a ticket?
Yes.
Well, just give me a ticket. I'm not going nowhere else. I'm right here.
We're going to detain you while that's going on. So,
So
go ahead
you're-
and hand your phone to your friend.
You're illegally going to detain me.
Okay. I appreciate you complying with this.
Yeah. You've done it.
So just to clarify, so we're under arrest. So Corrupt Router Watch is getting arrested, guys, for simply exercising his right of flashing the flashlight.
If I don't want it, you might take it, hand it to me, walk the fuck away. I want your fucking name and badge number. I want yours.
Absolutely.
I don't want the call number.
We're gonna give everyone that
business
business
card.
as far as
Okay.
shining
You're done,
lights
bro.
in
You have an
officers'
idea.
faces so that we can't see.
I'll give you my name and thing, but
Do you remember that?
Dewing.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Joseph.
Well, we're getting names real quick.
Martin.
Martin.
No, I got yours. You're
Desenzo.
good. Yeah. How you
Badge
pronounce it?
numbers. Desenzo.
Desenzo? Okay, what's your badge number?
7082.
Okay, thank you. What's your name and badge number?
Gilman 5099.
Gilman?
Gilman, he
50.
pulled a firearm on me
Okay.
for
Do
shining
you have any
the light.
weapons on you, Joseph?
Yes, I do not.
Okay. I'm going to pat you down just for weapons.
Howard,
I
right?
do not consent to searches or seizures, just so you know.
I'm patting you down for
That's
weapons
fine. You
for
can pat me
officers.
down. I have my flashlight in my pocket and a torch lighter in my pocket. That's all
Do
those are.
you mind if I take that flashlight out?
I do mind. Using a flashlight, the sergeant see me put it in my pocket.
Joseph, is your ID out of Colorado?
Yes, it is. What's your name and badge number? You do have to answer. It's your policy. You showed up on scene. What's your name and badge number? Thank you very much. What do you mean, Joe? No, you don't have to identify. Why would you tell your officer he does not have to identify? He just asked you about it. And you say no.
No, he asked me if I needed anything.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say it, man.
We did not.
Alright, guys, so Corrupt Router Watch. We're going to go ahead and get unit numbers. Let's see. 2171. What was that?
It's the same vehicle you filled.
Okay, that's good to know.
Can I help you? Can I explain what's happening here?
No, I don't talk to corrupt cops. Yep, that's all Sand Creek is. It's nothing but tyrant little fucks. 2052. He's on this side. Yeah, I'm coming to your right.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Hey
I'm
guys,
gonna
this
close-
is
I'm gonna
Corrupt
close the door
Router
real
Watch
quick,
here, man. I'm in the back of a police vehicle right now being detained. Actually, I was arrested, according to Sergeant Gilman, who pulled a firearm on me for shining the light on him to identify him as he drove by because I could not see in his vehicle. So he decided to hit the lights, as you saw, and he pulled his gun out on me and kept it on me the entire time. Now I'm detained and I'm being issued a ticket for interference, which is a physical act, guys. Go read the Colorado Revised Statute of Interference. I have it on my phone.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Are you ready? Okay. All right. What you need there? So just while we're working, can I ask you to record from the sidewalk back there?
I don't listen to unlawful orders, man.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alrighty. Oh, he didn't want business cards.
He's got mine already.
Oh, does he already? Oh, okay.
So we just dealt with this at the traffic stop. The same
Oh, gotcha.
gentleman, and we tried to explain how when you flash a light on somebody's eyes and you can't see.
Yeah, but that's not illegal though. It's not illegal though. You're a law enforcement officer. You're supposed to follow the law. You can't say, "Oh, sorry, my eyes hurt." You know.
You have to be able to see those, sir. It's
Okay. Yeah. When you're on, yeah, you got to be able to see, right? But yet you guys shoot, you know, and kill innocent people. You know, statistically, cops in America kill 1,200 unarmed Americans every single year. Cops in America. You know, you're more likely to die by the hands of police in America than you are in a war in Afghanistan. Isn't that a little fucked up? Nothing to say, right? Because it's disturbing and it's fucked up.
I haven't done the research.
But yeah, you guys get away with shining lights on people, right, all the time. Oh, they're reaching for a weapon. I gotta shoot them. Let's shine them up with the light first. Let's see, Dalvin Goodson, that homeless black veteran off of the airport. You remember that? Matthew Anderson, you love that guy, don't you? I wonder how much head you probably give him. Oh, didn't he just kill like a 19-year-old in a pit maneuver too? Oh man, Matthew Anderson, such a great cop, guys. Let's see, not only did he break Pikes Peak Accountability's arm, this is where it all started back a couple years ago. Then he beats a homeless black veteran as soon as he comes back to CSPD after he went to Indiana. And now he just killed a black kid in a pit maneuver. This is Sand Creek for you guys. Sand Creek, the wonderful Sand Creek of the best Colorado Springs Police Department. Why can't y'all be like Gold Hill or Stetson Hill? Or yeah, Stetson Hill is decent. This department is nothing but racist fucking tyrants. Racist fucking tyrants. Disgusting.
I can open the window for you. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, someone post a number. Someone post a number to Sand Creek Division. Yeah, tyrants. Definition of tyrants. Yep. 100% right, guys. Back the blue until it happens to you.
Yeah, I think he's calling right now to verify if he can get me for that because he's trying to figure out shining the light on. Don't come near it.
Do what?
Shining the light on is figuring out that it's not illegal.
Yeah. No, it's not.
He's calling right now to find that out.
Oh, if Matthew Anderson was here, fucking cropped or rudder watch would have been dead. Would have been fucking dead.
I was almost dead with this fucker.
I know. You know. Yep. If that was one of these two right here, or that officer, or any other officer, you would have been fucking dead. You're lucky that you're not lucky, but to an extent you are that it was a sergeant, not a regular patrol officer, because you would have been dead.
He's done pulling that weapon on me for no crime committed. Oh, he's done. You fucked up, son.
Like they did Devon Bailey too. They shot him in the back, you know,
Yeah.
while he was running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kept hearing how they said we cannot guarantee your safety.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the verbiage, right?
They're killers, dude.
For the people that's just now joining, since we got over 1,000 in here,
Hey,
Corrupt Rider Watch got arrested, guys,
guys,
for shining a flashlight at a sergeant.
hey, go over to the sergeant. See if he catches audio. Bring him back.
All right, so I think we got all the unit numbers. We're just gonna go see what's up real quick.
The repeated demand, "What crime?" goes straight to the core of the Fourth Amendment. Police must have reasonable articulable suspicion under Terry v. Ohio to detain someone. Notice the hesitation, the lack of a clear answer. Silence here is powerful. It suggests uncertainty, and in court, uncertainty weakens the legality of the stop.
Hey, give me a, when you see Matthew Anderson, give him a kiss for me, okay? Sounds good, thank you, sir. Let's see what's going on over here.
Sir, again, I'm going to ask you to stand over here on the sidewalk.
As you guys can see, I got two phones in both of my hands, so they can't say I'm reaching for anything.
Hi. Y'all from around here?
I'm from my mom and dad. Oh, I thought he was gonna get out. Here we go.
I'm going to type in some passwords to the private database.
All right, she can step
If
in
you
front
don't
of
mind
it.
just stepping back, sir. Thank you. You can keep filming, just not in his
You can't be in
personal
our
space,
space.
okay?
Sir, if you want to record me, you can do it the other side so you're not recording my passwords.
Oh, I can't
If
see
you
nothing
would
now.
step
I
over
can't see
here
nothing now.
Sir, if you would step over here, please.
No, I'm fine where
So
I'm
he
at.
doesn't
I'm fine
have
where
to-
I'm at.
All right, sir. So when I'm going to articulate this.
Okay,
If
articulate it then.
If your filming is interfering with our ability to
But
do
interference
our
is a
police
physical act.
duty,
You're right in front of the
That's
camera. I can't get
actually-
nothing, so.
not the case. Okay, so physically we're standing right here, and if he's
You're-
telling you,
I
that
can't see the
you're-
computer. You're right in front of my
Listen,
camera.
I'm just articulating what it is to interfere. Okay, so if we're asking you,
I
to
know what
go
interference
a
is. I've been
little
charged
further,
with
we're
it, and the
not-
judge even said the same thing. It's physical.
We're not asking, and you're physically standing right here.
No, physically, like
And
means
so-
like if I touched you, that's a physical act, is what the
That's
judge told
actually
me.
Not the extent of it at all. It's any act. And so what it is that if you can keep filming and nobody's stopping you from that, then we're going to ask you to step back.
Sorry, he's talking. Everybody's what?
Right. So stepping back is not interfering with your ability.
Do you see
Thank
how
you
we
very
step
much.
back. There you go.
Appreciate that.
and you're slowing
Now,
down this
what
process?
we're actually going to
That's
ask you to
interfering.
do is step back even
There.
further.
Now I can't even see the computer.
Well, and
He
and
said
that's
away
the
from the
goal.
computer, right?
Okay.
Look, the
So
computer's
here,
right
I'm
there.
going to give you a space, okay? And I'm going to
Oh,
ask
you're gonna
you to
give me
stand
a
by the
space.
curb, all right? And that way you won't be interfering.
Sergeant, you
and
gonna
we
let
won't
this
be
happen?
interfering with your ability to.
You're gonna let this happen,
We're
Sergeant.
not going to interfere with your ability to film, but we're asking
You're letting your
you
ego talk right
not
now.
to interfere.
You're letting your fucking ego talk. The computer's right
So
there.
you're extending-
I'm away from
You
the
are
computer.
extending this
Listen,
investigation by your actions.
I'll talk to him right now. So right now we have your friend in custody. I would like to issue him a summons.
Go for
Release
it.
him.
But
You
have
are
to
keeping
back
that from happening, which is another type of interference. So, sir, if you will not step out of our workspace and record us elsewhere, you don't have to go far, just until this officer says that it's okay. All right.
And I'm asking you to stand by the curb and you can keep an eye on your friend. Okay, that's where I'm asking you to go, sir. Right here on the curb and keep filming away. That's far enough.
I don't
away
listen to
from our
unlawful orders, but
police.
I'll take 3 steps back. Now I can't see nothing. There you go.
But we're safe.
All right.
Yeah, we don't listen to law.
So why don't you go ahead
We're fucking
and
safe.
stay there for me, please?
We're safe, assholes.
Just wait. You have 25 people showing up. Do you have enough officers?
Well, and
I'm just saying.
we'd like to finish and get your friend.
25. Everybody's coming. You have 25 en route.
Yeah, you are. Sure the fuck are. Sure the fuck are. Yes, you are. See it?
Look at this.
Oh, you shut the fuck up real quick, didn't you? No more directives? No more directives?
You guys fucked up. You guys fucked up.
He wants to talk to you later.
Oh, can I move? Oh, no, you told me to wait. You told me to wait. I can't move. That's right.
Just ask you not to be close. Go ahead and speak to
What do you want?
Okay. No, they're doing it. They're doing it. I moved. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
cool.
good. You're good.
Interrupted around and watch, fuck the blue line flag guys being arrested, had a sergeant pull his gun on me for shining the light on him so I can identify him as he drove by a dark
See
parking lot.
yourself?
And he pulls his gun on me and kept it on me
Yeah.
until his backup came. And then he
Yeah.
told me I'm arrested
See yourself?
for
That's
interference.
not my camera.
Interference is a physical act, as y'all guys know.
Yep. Oh, look at him. He's running the tags, taking pictures of it. Before you request that body cam footage, don't worry.
Thank you for showing up.
This is Sand Creek for you guys. Look how scared they are. Look how scared.
You want to still look like a douchebag? Oh, you know who I am? You look like you do.
Hey, for all your viewers, they got me in the car for shining a flashlight at Sergeant Gilman, Sand Creek Division. He tells me it's interference, he pulls his gun on me.
Which asshole did that?
Sergeant Gilman.
The one sitting right there.
The middle?
Sitting down right there.
You?
The one that has his 3 little tyrants protecting him.
Oh, the little douche in the car? No, you don't see how cool you are? That's how cool you are. That's how cool you are. And that's how cool you are. Surprise! Fuck, we got nothing to say for it now. Why are you not talking? I was listening the whole time. Why do you have nothing to say? No.
Thank you, Karen, in for posting her number. Blow it up. Give them a call. You have a right to address your government and your grievances.
Sure do.
Thank you, Karen, in for posting her number. Blow it up. Give them a call. You have a right to
address
your government and your grievances.
What are they, Sand Creek?
Yeah, Sand Creek, yep.
Sand Creek Police Department.
one that has Anderson, the one that killed that
Oh, Anderson, the
Yeah.
one who did Pikes Peak.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one that just killed the 19-year-old in the
yep.
uh,
And then he started
yep.
punching that guy in the face.
the homeless veteran. Yep.
Yep. I was just talking about that.
just killed somebody in a pit maneuver not too long ago. Did a pit maneuver on a high-speed chase. and killed
950 Academy Park Loop, Colorado Springs, Colorado 80910. Is that you guys?
Yep.
Is that you guys? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Tyrant. Thank you.
Let their lieutenant know they have someone unlawfully detained right now. Or, I mean arrested. Sorry.
Is your number 444-7276?
I don't recognize that.
Yeah, that's the number. That's for Sand Creek.
Are you 444-3168? Are you 385-2117? Which one are you? Yeah, well, there's 3 of them. We'll figure it out. How's that?
Everybody
I'm
hit
just
that like
curious,
button
why'd
for
you guys
Corrupt
be
Dorado
quiet?
Watch, guys.
There were like 8 cops.
Everyone hit
I
the
know, I
like
was a
button
little
for Corrupt
slow.
Dorado Watch.
A little slow.
Hit that
I'm
like button,
sorry.
guys. Look how they got the road blocked. I want to point this out real quick. Since they don't want me going near the sergeant, they're protecting him. Look at the formation that they have. But look at this. Look at this. Blocking the road. Got 1 cop all the way up there. Got the 3 cop cars here. Man, this is gonna go viral. They fucked themselves.
I'm just curious. What the fuck happened here?
You know what's funny though? They only have 20 minutes to detain someone.
Yeah.
What you at? What time you at?
How long have I been here?
We are at 30 minutes on your camera.
Ouch.
And
30.
I started recording as soon as you started pulling when I walked in the parking lot.
And-
So we'll say about 27 minutes.
Yeah, that's what my live stream is at, 27 right now.
That's how long I've been in here.
Yep.
You need to hurry up, Gilman. Your 20 minutes is up. Get that ticket going. Let's go.
This is a sexy lawsuit right here. Oh, good thing there's no qualified immunity. You're on that lawsuit. You're on that lawsuit. You're on that lawsuit. And that poor ass sergeant's on that lawsuit.
I've already got 8 lawsuits going right now against Colorado Springs Police. Individuals. You guys are fucked.
No qualified immunity.
No qualified immunity. You know what culpability of a crime is? Do you know what culpability of a crime is? That means when you witness your sergeant commit a crime and pull a gun on me.
Oh, wait. You're in violation of Bill 217. Oh, Bill 217 that Governor of the what's his name? Jared Polis. Governor Jared Polis signed Bill 217. And 1 cop's already been charged for it in Aurora. The female cop that let that male cop just beat that black man, pistol whipped him.
Yeah.
She was charged.
You guys are done. All of you, man.
And Bill 217 also abolished qualified immunity.
Thank God.
Done.
Yeah.
Done. You might as well kiss your career goodbye now, and you can tell your husband or boyfriend or wife or whoever, hey baby, sorry that our kids are gonna starve because my fuck up.
Just so y'all know, David Lane is my civil rights attorney. Pretty sure you've heard of David Lane. Pretty sure you've heard of David
Tell
Lane.
David I said hey. You love us, David.
Failure to intervene. Bill 217, that's enlisted in there. Yep.
Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. I explained the situation, you came up on scene, and you still allowed your sergeant to illegally detain me and arrest me and out-ticket me. Defendant number 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait till you see these handcuffs, how bad they are, dude.
They're hurting?
They're fucked up right now.
Are they hurting?
Oh, real bad.
Hey, can you loosen his handcuffs or check them at least?
Just rotate that way so I can take a look at them.
You gotta turn this wrist inward, and then
Okay, so they're.
I can go inward with my palms like that. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you just need to turn it. You're all good.
Is she almost done? Because listen, hold on. You do know that you have 20 minutes in which to detain me and ticket me and do what you gotta do, right? You do know that, right? That's the law. You have 20 minutes. I've been here 27 minutes. Wait, what's your live stream at?
We're at 33 now.
I've been in here for 33 minutes now in this car.
Okay. I don't believe that's correct. Watch any.
Y'all hear that?
I can pull it up. I can pull it up.
What started as a flashlight turned into guns drawn and an arrest. But was it really about safety or ego? Now watch how a simple camera in California sparks another confrontation. Different state, same tension. But this time, the line between rights and provocation gets even blurrier.
Yeah, there's strange cops too. Beat people up, handcuffs.
Can I help you?
Yeah, cheeseburger and fries, please.
Okay, well this is private property, sir.
Right, but it's not police property. So when the owner calls you and says, I would like him to leave, then that's when you conduct a trespass.
I believe this is on a trespass agreement, so.
Okay, well, I'll go over here by your car. How about that?
Wonderful.
Yeah, now get back in your car and do your job, okay? That's the agreement is we pay the taxes and you do the job.
We are doing our job, sir.
Don't walk up on me.
I have every right to. This is
No,
public
you
land,
need to keep your space.
Which I do not.
If I
sir.
walk up on you, you'd handcuff me, right?
I have every right to.
Don't
Well,
walk up on
well,
me.
You can step back on
Look
the
at him
public
trying to
sidewalk.
intimidate me,
You
guys.
can step back on the public sidewalk.
This is a thoroughway for pedestrians.
Well, then walk through. But right now we're
I'm
on a
not
traffic
walking
stop,
through.
sir. So go and step back, sir. Step
I'm
away
right
from
here.
the patrol vehicles. Thank you.
Now get in your car.
Let's get away from the patrol vehicles.
What's the equity for? What do you need the equity for? You have a traffic stop up here. So
this vehicle's unsecured.
no,
and you
according
can go in
to
on the public sidewalk,
according
sir.
to the Supreme Court, you must have a reasonable equity.
Right here. Not a problem.
What's your equity? Why do you need the equity
We can hang tight
for?
right here. It's fine.
That's according to the Supreme Court. You have to justify the equity of the distance.
Do you
The
understand
traffic
how-
stop's way up
Do you
there.
understand how ridiculous you're being right now?
No, I'm not.
You're telling us to do
I'm
our
not
job-
being ridiculous.
you're
I'm
telling us to do our
educating you.
job when
I'm
literally- you're telling us to do
educating
our
you.
job when literally that is exactly what we're doing.
No, you're not. You're out here because there's a camera that comes up. That's why you said, oh, strange people in the field, because you don't like cameras.
Because
I'm
we have
sorry
cameras.
that you don't
This
like
one's on
people
too.
recording you
I
while
have
you're
no
on the
problem with that at
job.
all.
Then you would have stayed in your car if
I
you
would
didn't have a
just
problem
more
with
so
it.
appreciate people having an understanding that we're not making false statements, especially if you are on camera, and I'd be happy to share that.
You did make a
Where-
false statement.
Well, no, absolutely not at all. This is private property, sir.
Okay, but it's
And-
not
and
your property.
state- well, we are the police officers, and as police officers in the state of California.
No,
and
I
when
know how the
properties-
trespass law works.
Well,
The
I'm
owner
explaining
or
to you.
the property must say, I would like him to leave.
is
I don't
not
see
the-
any owners out
that is-
here.
Sir, right here, these signs are posted
So,
right here.
okay, but that's not,
These signs.
right, but that sign isn't the owner,
This sign right here
okay?
means that this is part of the trespass program through the city of Rialto.
Okay, well, why don't you do the
That
police
means that we
program
have a
and
sign.
get back in your
That
car?
means we have a signed contractual agreement with the property owners that if somebody is on here, they could be subject to arrest.
Okay, well, I'm on the
The
sidewalk now,
confusing
so I'm
part
not
is the fact
trespassing.
that you're not going to jail, but in fact, rather
Because
we're
I'm not
just merely
trespassing.
Educating you.
No, I'm
that's
educating
100%
you.
educating.
On the fact
I-
that I'm allowed to record. Penal Code 148G says photography and videography alone cannot be deemed a suspicious activity.
I did not.
Yet you
I-
call me a suspicious character in the field.
Yes, and that's when there's going to be a female that's going to be outside.
Okay,
of
but
standing by herself.
148G says videography cannot be a suspicious activity by itself.
I never said that was.
You did. You said, look at the strange person, which is another word of suspicious.
He invokes California Penal Code 148G, a law many officers still misinterpret. Recording police in public, by itself, cannot be considered suspicious activity. Watch closely. The officer doesn't directly rebut the law. Instead, the focus shifts. That hesitation reveals something critical. When the law is clear, enforcement often becomes discretionary, and that's where rights get tested.
So what you did basically was you violated Penal Code 148G
our police cars, it's
And then when you walk up in my face like that, it could be construed as a Bain Act violation because you're using intimidation tactic to interfere with my First Amendment rights. So see, you're not messing with a guy who doesn't know the law. I'm a little more educated than you just might think.
And then should we go to jail for what you filmed earlier? We could do that if you would like.
No, because the trespass law states if you say come onto the sidewalk and we leave, then that's it. We're no longer trespassing. See, now you're looking for a reason to arrest me because I'm recording you on camera. That's how it works, and that's the reason that I'm out here. Hold on a minute, Sergeant. That's the reason that I'm out here, is to record you guys, to educate you on the fact that, look, the camera is not your enemy. The camera can be your friend if you would like it to be.
About that, you wouldn't be confrontational and challenging.
I'm not
Because
confrontational.
when you say we're not out here doing our job, you know what I
Well,
would
you're not
appreciate-
right now. You're over here
is I would appreciate
upset
not
with a
having
guy
fake news.
who's
I would
just
not.
trying to record the police
Because
for
what I would like to
accountability
document,
purposes.
and what you should be document, if you actually, that is your belief, is the understanding that a vehicle that was doing over twice the speed limit with somebody that's almost twice the legal limit to drive a motor vehicle is in custody today.
Okay, and then you
So
say,
that
oh,
would
look
be
at the
a-
strange
because
camera.
we have a female that we're going to leave. And if
Okay.
you wanted to appropriately document it, you would. If you wanted to be
I am-
confrontational, you are. And
No, you're
by
the
all
one that
means,
got. You're
you
the
have
one that got
First
out of the
Amendment
car,
right to-
Sergeant.
because, sir, you
You're
have
the
private
one that
property.
walked over
Film
here.
that, please. Why would you
No,
not film that?
that has nothing to do with the punch people. Then you got out of the car because you were offended. I'm sorry you got offended, Sergeant. Okay, I'm sorry you got offended, but maybe you need thicker skin to be out here. And then he's talking about, well, I'll arrest you. Why? Because I'm recording you? See, he insults me, and when I insult him back, he jumps out of the car, and then he's, I'm going to arrest you then. Why? Because I insulted you? Maybe you should have kept your mouth shut. And by the way, he has no reason to arrest me, and he knows it. You can't just jump out of the car and grab somebody like that. 602 is very clear. I didn't go to law school for nothing. I spent my money on an education.
Here's where it turns. The claim of retaliation raises serious First Amendment concerns. Under Neves v. Bartlett, 2019, retaliatory arrest for protected speech is unconstitutional, unless probable cause clearly exists. Notice the shift from law enforcement to personal reaction. If the arrest is driven by emotion, not law, it becomes legally fragile.
You know, this is what happens when you come up to record the police, the ones that don't like it. They get out and they start making an issue of it. And then they start fishing and they start trying to find violations simply because you're recording them. That's it. That's the only thing I was doing, was recording him. And he got upset because I said, yeah, well, strange cops punch people. And he jumped out of the car. And he didn't say anything about anything. He said, can I help you? And when I said, yeah, a cheeseburger and whatnot, then all of a sudden he started looking for something to, retaliate against. Police retaliation is very common in California and the United States, basically. You know, officers just do not like cameras, and I don't understand. If he really wanted to give his department a compliment, he would have said, hey, how you doing? I'm Sergeant so-and-so, and this is what's going on. But he didn't want to do that simply because he got insulted. Well, if you're going to insult somebody, they're going to insult you back. It's just how it works, man. But he said, and strange people hang out in fields. Instead of saying, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you can step over here. But he don't want to do that because he's one of those cops. You know what I mean? He's one of those cops. Now he's cop-splaining. Now he's cop-splaining. And then he walks up to intimidate me. And it's true, it has been proven in Supreme Court that when the officers want you to back up, they have to justify an equity. How you doing tonight, officer?
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? No, it's not. She's gonna get in. They're gonna give her a ride home, I guess. That's good. You too. See, this one's a lot nicer than this.
I like your channel, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Tell the sergeant that. He should be a little bit more nicer. We're not his enemy. We're your friend. You too, man. All right, guys. See, he was a little nicer than the sergeant. So the sergeant's taking somebody to jail, it looks like. We're going to go ahead and cross. But, look at that. He hates the camera, man. He is so upset that I'm recording him. He can't stand it, man. Dude, it's just a camera. It's just a camera, man. It's just a camera. Yeah, see, he was trying to goad me, but he found out he was talking to somebody a little bit more educated than he thought.
They pulled a gun, they pushed intimidation, but in the end, the law stood taller than authority. 2 encounters, same pattern. No clear crime, no lawful demand, no obligation to comply. This isn't about winning arguments. It's about knowing where your rights begin and where their power ends. You don't need to be loud. You need to be legally right. If you've ever been asked for ID without a lawful reason, drop your story below. Subscribe so next time you won't hesitate. You'll know. This is ID Refusal Pro, where knowledge is power and rights are exercised, not requested.